Guys, so welcome to another dose of your weekly quickie. I'm your host, Jill Hannibal. Today we're going to talk about something that's kind of personal for me. I wanted to talk about makeup, but I'm going to save that for next week. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm so stupid and deleted my last weekly quickie off my phone and forgot to upload it to YouTube because I'm running out of space. So if you want to see the last week's, you're going to have to go and visit me on Facebook and watch it there. It's public, so you'll be able to see it. Okay? Cool. Alright, so this week I'm going to talk about something I've been living with for a while. It's a mental health disorder. It's called Trichotillomania. And it has to do with the irresistible urge to pull your hair out of your head, eyebrows, skin. It doesn't matter. Now, I want to bring awareness to this because if you know anyone else if you are someone who deals with this, you know it's not very, they say it's common. When I looked it up, it only affects about 200,000 people per year in the United States. So it's not like too common. It's not like a serious thing where you're going to die from it. It's not like diabetes or lupus or any of the cancers. It's not like too serious, but it is considered a mental health disease or a mental health disorder. And it stems from a very, very serious OCD issues. So I wanted to give you guys a glimpse into that and teach you something new if you don't know about it. And if you are someone who is struggling with this, maybe you can show this to your friends or your family members, whoever, people who come up to you and ask you, well, why do you have a bald spot in your head, or what's going on with your eyebrows or stuff like that, because people have done that to me, and I'm so blunt that I don't care, and I'll just be like, I pull them out, and then they follow up with the why, and I'm like, because I do. I don't know. I just tell them it's OCD and it's a stress thing, because even I don't know that much about it, but I always wondered why I do this. So here's what it is. It's a mental health thing, and it's really hard to control. And if you look it up, you'll see that there's people who have very severe cases of it, and some that don't have too severe. I'm not too severe. You'll see if you look hard enough, you'll notice my eyebrow over here. It's got spaces in it. And that's for me pulling out my eyebrows. And over here is a lot better. And then you'll notice my eyelashes, if you look close enough. You see? Maybe you can see it. I got spaces in my eyelashes. And it's something I've been dealing with. It's hard sometimes. It's interesting. But I just want to put it out there that it is an innate disease. It does exist. It's not something you're going to suffer through. I don't want to put it on that kind of pedestal, but it is something that I deal with, and I want to bring awareness to it. So if you see someone who has these issues, that have bald spots and spaces in their eyelashes like I do, don't ask them questions about it. Don't chastise them. Don't bring attention to it, because it is hard to control, even though you can control it. If you pay attention to yourself enough, you can control it. You can figure out what your trigger is. My trigger is stress and thoughtfulness. When I'm thinking about something really hard, or I'm really stressed out, I don't even see it coming. I don't even realize that I'm doing it. I just do it, and I'll do it for like hours, on and off all day, until I have no eyebrows or no eyelashes. And the thing that gets me through it is I have to sit on my hands. Sometimes it's gotten that bad. I had to sit on my hands and remind myself to stop. And I also say, Jewel, you're going to look like a freak for the next month, because that's how long it takes for my eyebrows and eyelashes to grow back, is a month. And I'll be like, Jewel, you're going to look like a freak for about a month if you don't stop this craziness. And then I just stop. Now, I'm saying all of this because I don't want people to feel like they can't do anything if they have a disease like this, or like a mental health disease, or like they're addicted to something, because this is an innate mental health issue that I have. And I'm not gonna, like, you know, glorify it or act like it's something I, like, again, it's not something I really suffer from, and I don't need a walk, or there's no, you know, you don't need donations for something like this, because it's pretty small, but it does affect you mentally and physically. Like I said, if you look it up, there's pictures of people who have bald spots in their head, have to resort to wearing wigs. You know, there's people that have to put hot sauce and stuff on their fingertips, so if they touch their eyebrows, you know, it'll burn. You know, you have to do stuff like that. So it is something that impacts our lives, but it's not something that's, like, super serious. But I say this to let people know that if you're struggling with some kind of addiction, or you're struggling with some kind of mental health that you don't think that you can overcome, you can overcome it. Your brain is the strongest thing in your body. It can control anything in your body. That means if you're smoking cigarettes, there's no excuse for you. If you turn into an alcoholic, there's no excuse for you. You can overcome it. You can battle it. You can beat it. Your brain is the strongest thing in your body. Don't ever tell someone or make up some kind of excuse of why you can't stop doing something. Because I've stopped pulling my eyelashes for months at a time, sometimes a year at a time. And I've been dealing with this since elementary, since fourth and fifth grade. And I stopped doing it all in middle school. And then for some reason I picked it back up in high school. Okay, and I've been dealing with it since then. Learn yourself, learn your body, figure out your triggers. When you figure out your triggers, you can stop it. Don't ever say you can't stop it, because you can. You are strong, you are willing, and you are able. As long as you want to do it, you will do it. Don't overcomplicate things. My friend always told me this. Life is not complicated. It's you who makes it complicated. It's humans that complicate things. Everything is very simple in life when you think about it. Simplify your issues. Simplify your problems. Get to the root of the problem and just do it. Honestly, that's the best thing. Just do it. You have to have a lot of willpower, a lot of discipline, and a lot of mental strength, but you can do it. You can quit cigarettes. You can quit alcohol. This is an innate disease that's inside of me. I didn't choose this. It just happened. Okay? If I can control something that's innate in me, you can control your cigarette habit, your alcohol habit, your other drug habit you are picking up. You can control it. Okay? There is hope. There is hope at the end of the road. Now, it's something I still do struggle with, but I constantly battle it every day. So if I can do it, you can do it. And that's it for this week's Weekly Quickie. If you have more questions, please IM me, DM me, text me if you have my number, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next week. All right?